This is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. After Monday's provincial election, Premier Blaine Higgs now has a 27-seat PC majority government, which included two big wins right here in Charlotte County. Kathy Bockus won the St. Croix riding with a strong lead over Rod Cumberland of the People's Alliance, followed by Green Party's Kim Reeder. She's a first-time MLA, but gained a lot of experience working under the late Honourable Greg Thompson, the riding's last MLA.
When he asked me to work for him, he said he needed somebody that knew the riding, knew the people, and knew the issues. And I said, well, I'm not really into politics. And he said, politics stops as soon as the election is over. He said, you work for everybody. The political stripes and colors disappear. He said, you work for everyone.
Incumbent MLA Andrea Anderson-Mason was re-elected in a landslide victory in Fundy-the Isles-Saint John West, receiving 2/3 of the riding's votes. Premier Higgs ended his campaign trail alongside Anderson-Mason and Bockus in St. Stephen on the eve of the election on Sunday night. At 2:55 a.m. on Tuesday, RCMP responded to a call that a man was unresponsive on Ross Avenue in St. Stephen. RCMP have confirmed to CHCO that the man is deceased and that his death is suspicious in nature. The RCMP Major Crime Unit is now investigating the death. An autopsy is currently being performed with more information to follow. The St. George Area People First organization, a self-advocating group representing people who face physical and intellectual challenges, celebrated the launch of a now fully accessible Canal Beach, including the installation of a Moby pad and paved boardwalk. These additions now allow the area to be fully accessible by wheelchair right down to the water's edge.
This group are self-advocates, so they speak out for issues that involve them. We want to speak out and we want to know about the types of life that we want to live, and also to talk to the people, the government, whoever can enact changes that make those happen. And it's the simple things that we all take for granted, like to be able to walk across the beach and put your feet in the water.
To make this project a reality, People First collaborated with Eastern Charlotte Association for Community Living, the Town of St. George, Social Development Employment Canada, and also worked tirelessly on local fundraisers to raise an additional $6,000 for the project.
We have big yard sales and craft sales and bake sales.
Yeah, sold anything we could, right?
The group dedicated the Canal Beach project to their former fearless People First president, Tina Wilcox, who passed away in January after a lifetime of self-advocating that will never be forgotten in her community and beyond. The annual Firetruck pull in support of muscular dystrophy took place behind the fire station in St. Andrews on Sunday.
This year being COVID, the year of COVID, we had to come up with something a little different, so we decided to still have the truck pull to raise money for muscular dystrophy, but we decided to do it virtually.
The St. Andrews Fire Station is challenging other fire stations to do the same and is collecting donations for muscular dystrophy until the end of September at standrewsfire.com. Finally, Terry Fox famously said, "Anything is possible if you try." To mark the 40th anniversary of the Terry Fox Run this year while still following social distancing guidelines for COVID-19, Canadians from coast to coast will continue to raise money for cancer research by participating in virtual marathons of hope in support of the Terry Fox Foundation.
This year we have a theme actually. It's One Day Your Way. So you can get out and do anything you would like to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Terry Fox on September the 20th. So you can bike, you can run, you can still gather in your small bubble. But most importantly, one of the things we want people to do is to register online and to donate their funds online considering COVID-19.
Visit terryfox.org to make a donation and consider following the lead of local Terry Fox Foundation fundraiser and cancer survivor BERYL Smith when planning how you will map out your personal Terry Fox Run this year.
I'm going to do the Van Horn Trail here. I've been measuring it out and I think it's just under 5 kilometers from Indian Point to Katie's Cove and back.
That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.